All right, so here we're supposed to again use Gauss-Jordan elimination to basically solve the solution, solve the system of equations. Then they want us to write the ordered triple and then check the solution. So again, checking the solution is always something you should do no matter what. And just writing the ordered triple, that's just one way to answer the solution. You know, in a previous one, I wrote it as x, this, that. And if it had said write the ordered pair, which it didn't, then what I would do is I would say, okay, I would have a -1/7 2, and that would be my ordered pair. So, you know, either one of these, depending on what they asked for, would be an answer. But on this one, first I have to write the augmented matrix. So again, now this is going to be a 3 by 3, so I'm going to have a 1, a 1, a 2, then a 19. Then I'll have a 0, a 2, a -1, and a 5, and a 0, a 1, a 2, and a 10. Now, I want to have ones down the diagonal and zeros everywhere else on this left side. And then whatever's on the right side is my answer. So first things first, I think instead of dividing this by 2, I'm going to swap rows. So I'm going to say take row 2 and interchange it with row 3. So that gives me 1, 1, 2, 19. And then now my third row becomes my second row. And my second row, oops, 2, -1. Oh, I'm writing a number and then a 5. Okay. All right. So now that becomes the second or third row. All right. So now what we need to do is we've got a 1 here and zeros down. So that's good. So now I've got a 1 here. Let's make this a 0. So I'm going to take a -2 times row 2 plus a row 3, and that's going to be my new row 3. Okay. So my first row stays the same. My second row stays the same. My third row now becomes different. So now when I take a -2 times that plus that, I get a 0. -2 times that's going to be -4 -1, so that's going to give me a -5. And here I have a -20 plus 5, so that's going to give me what? A -15. Okay. Now I need to make this one. So I'm going to take a -1/5 row 3, and that's going to become my new row 3. So everything else stays the same. 1, 2, 10, 0, 0, 1, and that's going to be give me a 3. So that what that tells me already is that z is equal to 3. Now I need to make those equal to 0. So I'm going to take a -2 row 3 plus row 2, and that's my new row 2. And I'm going to take a -2 row 3 plus row 1, and that's my new row 1. So I'm doing two things in at once here. Now you can do as many as you want as long as you can keep track of what you're doing. So most of the time I've been trying to do one at a time, but now I'm going to show you that you can do two at a time. All right, so now if we move down, let's move it over here because I think we'll run out of room here pretty soon. So that's going to give us bottom row stays the same. Then we'll have a 0, a 1. Then -2 times that plus that's going to give us a 0. -2 times that's going to be -6 plus that's going to give me a 4. And then that's going to be a 1, 1. And then -2 times that plus that's going to be a 0. That's going to be a -6 plus that. So it's going to be what? A 13. Okay. Now I need that to be a 0. So I'm going to take a minus row 2 plus row 1. And that's my new row 1. All right. So 0, 0, 1, 3, 0, 1, 0, 4. And now I'm going to take, that and that. So that's going to be 1. Minus that plus that's going to be 0. And 0 plus 0 is 0. And then I'm going to have a -4 plus that. And so that's going to give me a 9. So that will be a 9. So what this says is x is equal to 9, y is equal to 4, and z is equal to 3. Because remember, this is x, this is y, and this is z. And then that's equal. So x is 9, y is 4, and z is 3. Now, let's do a check and then we'll write the ordered triple. So our check is probably the key thing here. So 1. So x, well, that's 9 plus y, which is 4, plus 2 times z, which is 3, is supposed to be 19. Well, so that's going to be what? 13 plus 6, so that's going to be 19, so that looks good. Then we have 2 times y, which is 4, minus z, which is 3. So 8 minus 3, which is 5, which is what it's supposed to be, so that checks. And here we have y, which again is 4. And then we have plus 2 times, we have a 3. And so it's going to be 6 plus 4, so it's 10. And that's what it's supposed to equal, so that works. And so my ordered triple is 9, comma 4, comma 3. And so that is what they're looking for here. They want the ordered triple. Now, another way, like I said, you could write it as something like this, but they say they want it as the ordered triple. All right, let's stop there and come back for some more.